Patreon.com/shadesandtrades if you want to join the private Discord for trade alerts. Cool, thanks, man. I made over 50%. I'm really excited. Advice on when to buy and sell makes the difference of thousands of dollars. So again, patreon.com/shadesandtrades for trade alerts. What's going on? What is this? Is this Sound actually moving? It's actually up to $9. Holy schmeckles, as Joey Shaw would say. So here we are. I know a lot of you were very disappointed that it didn't kaboom, explode on earnings, but guys, it was only a matter of time. We had to be patient. I thought it was going to come down to 7s. I was like, hey, I think we might come down to 7s. But it didn't, and that's a good sign. There was a head and shoulders here, which got completely invalidated, and we are up here at 9s. We know that the next step is 10. We break 10, and we know that that's going to send it to 12, then 15. That would be the next levels, at least, for a potential 50% plus return, at least from current levels. I mean, a move from 9 to even 1250, I believe, would be no. It would have to move to 1350 for a 50%er from current levels. Obviously, if you buy options, calls, then you can make way more. But obviously, with options, if you're playing short-term dated, it comes with the risk of it better happen soon, right? It has to happen right away. I do have, I should say, 5 leaps on Sound. They are in the green. Haven't sold yet. If this holds here, we should make that next move higher. $9 is resistance, as you can see here. So we need to get above this, and we can go to 10, and then from 10, look, the shorts aren't going to make it easy, right? So if we get above 10, the short squeeze is going to be insane. This is without a catalyst. There's no news, nothing. So the fact that it's moving like this and the fact that software stocks as a whole are moving on up means that buyers are very much interested in this sector again, and that's a good sign. We needed to see signs of life. That's really the most important thing, whether it's SoundHound or BBAI, right? BBAI is another example. Like, we needed to see signs of life. Too many people want to buy something when it has no signs of life. Like, what? Like, come on, what is wrong with you? Wait for it to come back to life, and then you start jumping in and ride the trend. So you can see BBAI here. It's above the purple line, and its buyers are showing up, and it's looking good. SoundHound, you would expect the same thing. It's going to move back to this purple line, which is, the purple line is at 960. It's going to go back to that purple line. Once it breaks out, we would expect it to go above 10, then pull back to 9s, and then make that next leg, that next move higher to 12 to 13, and so on, right? This is, think of it this way, SoundHound, Palantir, and all these software stocks, they have been lagging behind. They have been lagging. They have been sitting there doing nothing, and now finally they are starting to move higher. They are moving on up. So right now, for example, you wouldn't want to be the sucker chasing, right? You wouldn't want to be chasing quantum stocks here. You wouldn't want to be chasing what else? Rocket Lab. You wouldn't want to be chasing the space stocks or quantum stocks when they've already moved quite a bit. That doesn't mean they can't move more. Of course, they absolutely can, but you really want to focus on the ones that haven't moved. Like Palantir still has a lot of room to go up. SoundHound, BBAI, and many, many others. And I please, I'm on my knees. I am stuttering because I am excited, but also like, I don't want you to miss out. Like, this is, if you've been waiting to get in, this is the time. Right? You could have also gotten in down here while I was doing a whole lot of nothing. That's really the best time to buy. There's 2 best times to buy a stock, right? Let me show you just as an example. The 2 best times to buy a stock, it's not at highs. It's not when it's booming. It's not when it's all the way up here, you know, way extended above the purple line. Not when it's already ran this much. The best time to buy is when nobody wants it, right? Look at this. It was just going sideways here. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? Oh, nobody wanted it down here. Nobody wanted it at 70s. Oh no, it's over. The end of the world. And then finally, after months of waiting, bam, right? Then it started moving. And now everybody wants it at 140, which is so stupid, right? There's that meme of people lined up to buy at 140, but nobody wanted to line up and buy at 70s, right? It's just so... It's so dumb, right? It doesn't make sense. You want to buy cheap. You want to buy low, not high. So the best time to buy is when it's just going sideways and doing a whole lot of nothing. Patreon.com/shades and trades. Join the Discord. You will not regret it. We are making money. We're buying calls. This is a bull run. Don't forget. I don't understand why people are scared in a bull run. It's so stupid. It's so weird to me. Like, okay, if you're scared in a bear market, fine. But you shouldn't be scared in a bear market anyways, because you should be excited. Like, yay, I get to buy cheap. But for some reason, people get scared in a bull run. That doesn't add up. Guys, it's a bull run. You buy and you make money. But the most money is made buying when it's not moving, when it's just down here nice and cheap and nobody wants it. The second best time to buy is when it actually starts breaking out and trending, right? Once it broke out here out of this range, what happened? Now it's moved all the way up here. So think of it that way. That's what I'm trying to say here, is think of it this way, right? Sound finally breaking out of this trading range. Software stocks are moving on up higher. The whole Iran situation is getting figured out. I heard, at least from what I saw, Trump is just waiting to give the word, and that might be over. And guys, it should be bullish for stocks as a whole, especially on the software side of things. So those of you who have been waiting for this thing to get moving, here we are. This is it, right? This is like buying Rocket Lab before the big move, right? Imagine looking at Rocket Lab down there sideways at 70s and not buying. Well, here you are. You have a chance to buy cheap, and all you got to do is wait. Again, keep in mind, Rocket Lab did not go to 150 in one green day. It still took quite some time for it to make that move from 70s to 150. So don't expect Soun to go from 9 to 100 or whatever. Don't expect it to double right away. You know, it really is a game of patience. Whether you're waiting for it to come down and crash nice and cheap so you can buy the dip, buy nice and low when everyone's scared, and then you have to be patient and wait a few months while it just does a whole lot of nothing, and then you have to be patient and wait another few months for it to make that surge 50 to 100%, 300% surge higher. Right? It's literally a waiting game. If you can wait, I've been telling people, if you have extreme patience, this is the game for you. This is the game for you. You will succeed if you have the extreme patience and you buy good companies. Right? If you're buying short-term dated calls, trying to get rich quick and score a high, a gamble, trying to score that sweet dopamine hit off of making a quick buck, good luck. Sometimes you're just going to lose money unnecessarily when you could have just bought leaps and whatever. It went down. I don't care. I got time on these suckers. Because once this thing gets going, those leaps are going to print hundreds of percentages return. That's why I'm still holding them. I have not sold them. So there you go, guys. I give this a buy. If you haven't bought in, if you've been waiting this whole time, it's a buy leaps. If you want the leverage, this is the time to do it too. It's a bull run, guys. Don't forget. And a bull run is when you want to be using that leverage. A lot of people make the mistake of using leverage like towards the end of the bull run, or they use leverage at the top. Or they're chasing high, hoping it goes higher, but you never know when that thing might, finally turn around and tank. So, but guys, it's a bull run. We're just getting started. This is not the time to be scared. This is the time to be greedy, and I'll leave it at that. Because guys, this is just, let me put it this way: this is the reversal from the bear market. Right? A reversal from a bear market isn't immediate. We don't just immediately turn around and go kaboom, right? You can look at Soun in the past. Huge pump to $25, then it tanked to $7. It's not like the bear market, the previous crash. It's not like it ended and then immediately we went from 7 to 22 in 1 week. No, you can see it was a slow and steady climb to that high of $22. Right? So it's not, after a bear market ends, a crash ends, it's not an immediate move to the moon. It takes time. Everything I'm saying to you can be summed up with, you get paid, the market rewards you because you are patient to the downside, to the upside when it's going sideways. Do not be like Trucker Jeff, who literally spent all of the bear market crying, oh no, it keeps going down, and then when it's going sideways, oh no, it's just not doing anything. I hate the markets. I hate Trump. He was like, dude, that guy just cries now. He shouldn't even be Trucker Jeff. He should be Baby Jeff, because he just fucking cries. He was just crying because he has no patience. He becomes impatient. He wants everything to move up. I get that, but again, the patience is what pays. That's what's rewarded. And I hope you guys get in here if you're not in it. I'm going to be making a BBAI video as well, and SoFi video, because it's the same setup. All three of them have the same setup. They were going nowhere. Nobody wants them when they're cheap. Now we're finally getting moving. The best time to buy, I'm going to summarize the video. Best time to buy is when stocks crash and everyone's scared, and the stock is nice and cheap under the purple line. The next time to buy, the next best opportunity is to buy when it finally starts breaking out and trending and reversing from that bear market or crash. And guys, as always, please join the Discord, patreon.com/shadesandtrades. I gotta pump it because that's apparently I don't pump it enough. One of my Discord members said, you don't pump your Discord enough. It's amazing. It's incredible. I hope more people join. I hope you grow. So get in here, guys. If you're not making money in a bull market, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you need help, because this is the easiest time ever. This is Trump's bull market. It's hard to lose. It really is, especially in the bull market. You went through the bear market. You survived it. Hopefully, you didn't blow up. You shouldn't have blown up. If you were patient, you waited for everything to get cheap, and you started accumulating. Now, you're making money on the trending stocks like space stocks and quantum stocks, and now you're getting ready to buy SoundHound, position yourself for that surge high. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.